And the Oscars are less than 2 weeks away. And in recent years, the Academy, they've been criticized for a lack of diversity, both in the films nominated as well as its voting members. So this year, the Academy has welcomed more than 800 new members from right across the globe. And one of those new members, she is Canadian filmmaker Frances-Anne Solomon, and she joins me now in studio. It's so serendipitous because the last time that you were here, I interviewed you on this couch. It was about a year ago.
Exactly.
And since then, you have now been voted in as a member of the Academy, voting on this year's Oscars. I need to go back because I have a lot of questions for you, Frances. How does one become a member of the Academy in the first place?
Well, you get nominated by your peers, by members, and then after that, that gets voted on by the entire category. So there's directing, there's different categories, different craft categories, producing, PR, all that kind of stuff. And then after that, that's ratified by the board of directors. So it's quite a complicated procedure.
Do you know who nominated you?
I don't. I don't know who nominated me. All I know is that my the first thing I knew of becoming a member was that I got an email from Ava DuVernay.
I'm sorry, Ava DuVernay?
Yes.
Award-winning filmmaker?
Yes.
And that's how you found out that
that's how I found out.
in.
She actually emailed me and said, congratulations, I hope you enjoy your membership. And so I was like, I thought it was a joke. And it was only hours later when lots of other people began to write me. I looked it up, and my name was on the list.
Unbelievable. That is phenomenal. The Oscars, as I said in the intro, they've been having a very hard time over the years because there has been these campaigns online, hashtag Oscars so white. There's been different movements, and there's been such a push to diversify both the voting members and then the films and the actors and those who are actually nominated. So how does this change things with more diversification, both globally and in terms of ethnicity? Do you think, will this help?
I think it'll help. I think it's going to take a long time, as you can see from the results this year. I mean, there are about 10,000 Academy members, voting members, and when they started, it's a lifelong membership. So the only solution they had, really, to get new voices in was to add members. And so they've been adding about 1,000 a year, a little bit less. And, for example, this year, half the new members were women, and a third were people of color. But, you know, that's going to take a long time to have an impact. And the difficulties, I think, are the barriers are systemic. You know, it's all kinds of different approaches that have to be taken to, you know, you have to have more films by people of color actually being nominated. That means having a big enough marketing budget. You have to have more producers, more directors, more writers actually getting into those categories, being funded to make films. You have to have actual people of color having an impact on how the Academy is structured. I think it's a complicated thing.
And you know this intimately because you are a female filmmaker.
Of color.
And we had a great chat the last time that you were here about your film Hero.
Yes.
And you have been just, you know, scooping up accolades as a result of this biopic that you have done. And when you say these systemic issues, what do you think? Now, I know, listen, we want to be able to try to fast forward what the impact of new members like you will have on the Academy. But is it changing? You're out there. Is it changing?
Yeah, it is changing. It is changing for sure. It's not changing enough, and it's not changing fast enough. I'm both inspired by how much it is changing and also completely devastated by how many barriers there are still. I mean, the actual, you know, if you look at the Golden Globes and the BAFTAs, in terms of anticipating what perhaps is going to happen with the Oscars, it's very dispiriting that basically all the awards are going to films by white men.
So good luck. I know you're going to be voting, or you are currently voting right now. This is all an online process, so you've been screening. And do you have a very good sense of where your votes are going to be going?
Well, I have a responsibility.
It's a big one.
It's a big responsibility. But also, you know, I'm going to vote with my heart and with also my experience and my skills for a new world. So.
Well, Frances-Anne Solomon, good luck.
Thank you.
We cannot wait to see how the Oscars pan out this year. And congratulations to you, a lifelong member now of the Academy.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.